Discussion time. Come on, grab your mics. We'll talk about some random crap with power stars and the skeletal minion. The fun will never end. It's discussion time. It's late.
Yeah. What time is it? Oh, it's 11:03.
Not as late as it could be, but later than we.
Yeah, I realize you.
You, the listener, do not.
No. I'm talking to you, Johnny.
Okay.
I realize you stay up later. Like you stayed up till like 1 and such. I don't do that.
No. When do you usually go to bed? Like 10?
I would say I'm usually asleep by now.
Yeah. Well, definitely, but.
Well, actually, it depends, because I think on latest days, by this time, I would be going to bed. So I wouldn't be asleep, but I would be in the process of trying to go to sleep.
Yeah.
But no.
So you the listener.
Let's record an hour-long podcast.
You the listener, you may be wondering, but Johnny and Ethan, what the fuck? Why are you recording a podcast so goddamn late at night?
Johnny broke into my house.
Yeah. No, we're having a fucking lovely
slumber party.
Wonderful sleepover.
Slumber party.
And
we did each other's makeup.
We did each other in the ass.
Yeah, I thought that was a given, man.
Anal fisting was like literally the first thing we talked about.
Intense anal fisting.
Yeah, that was one of the first things we talked about when I got here.
I mean, we do that anyways, so.
Right, we just have more time to do it. That's all we've been doing for the past, let's see, no, more than 5 hours, probably 6 hours.
Let's try to get some actual life stuff out of the way before we talk about the sleepover we're having currently.
Okay, what happened in your life?
You're nearly halfway done with all your 50/90 stuff.
Yeah, I got more than 25 done, and I wrote some songs I liked. I don't know if they'll work for band stuff, but I like them, and I've made the decision that when I'm done, I'm gonna record all my favorites acoustically, and it'll sound good.
That'll be cool.
Yeah, I played a couple just to test the waters for that earlier today. I played Smile at Me and Talk and Run Away From You, and they all sounded good.
All of which you may or may not ever hear ever. So there you go.
I mean, they're on my SoundCloud.
Oh, I guess they are.
Put in the timestamp so I can link it.
Put in the timestamp, boy.
I thought you were gonna go into a put in the timestamp song.
Put in the timestamp. Yeah.
Oh baby, put it in. Stick it in there. Stick it in there. Put in a timestamp.
That's how you know that's late, when I'm willing to sing harmonies with a recording.
If you go to my SoundCloud, you can hear me singing falsetto harmonies a lot.
Oh yeah, it's actually decent. I'll give you that.
I think one of I recorded 2 songs that you haven't listened to for 1590 yet, and one of them has falsetto backups out the ass.
Oh, good.
And they sound pretty good.
I'm not sure what's been going on with my life.
I've just been writing songs.
Mm-hmm. The only thing I can think of, which is not that big a deal, is my girlfriend and I recently celebrated our 6-month anniversary. But that's like months, man.
Yeah, you made it half a year. I was just gonna say you made it half a year. Good
I
job.
specifically told her I really don't want to do months, because that seems like a stupid teenage couple. We've been together for 5 weeks.
Yeah, I was gonna say it seems like that fucking you always hear about the pretentious fucking teen couples that celebrate every 2 weeks or something.
Yeah, but
when you get to a year, yeah, by all means.
Yeah.
Party the fuck up.
Thank you.
Or all around.
Yeah.
6 months though, that's good.
That's I don't know.
You did that lasted longer than your last relationship.
If you can call it that. Yeah, exactly. Because if you could call it that, that relationship lasted about 2 years.
Well, I mean, define relationship in relation
Exactly.
to the ship.
Let's not get into it.
Let's talk about fun stuff.
Sleepover.
What have we done so far? I got over
Guitar
at like
Hero.
5:30. And we played Guitar Hero till like 8.
Yeah, we pretty much spent the majority playing Guitar Hero.
And it was fun. What songs did we play? Oh, you know what we did play?
No.
That's already in the end.
That's already in the
end.
We played a beautiful song.
Well, let's save that for last because we played it last. What else did we play? We started off with fucking Beastie Boys, No Sleep Till Brooklyn, and Ethan didn't like that song so much. Because it was boring.
But there was About a Girl. That was
About a Girl was fun.
That was good.
And every song we played had fucking awesome bass lines.
I wanted to play Everlong, but I don't think we had it unlocked.
No, we didn't get that far. We were playing the career mode. Not all the shit was unlocked because it was my copy of Guitar Hero.
We talking about World Tour?
Yeah, 4th one.
Oh, really? Shit.
Yeah, it was...
Hey, guess what? My computer sucks.
We were recording with Ethan's internal microphone, and all of a sudden it cut out, and when we tried to start recording again, it just said that Audacity couldn't detect the fucking device, despite the fact that we're using his laptop's internal goddamn microphone. So now we are recording on Ethan's iPod.
And hopefully it won't fucking jizz out on us.
Jizz out?
Yes.
Is that a thing?
Yeah. I mean, like, if your phone masturbates too much, it just jizzes out on you.
I mean, I jizz out all the time.
I
don't think a phone can do that.
That's how you get blisters.
Okay.
We're watching Jackie Chan.
No, we didn't talk about Guitar Hero.
Oh yeah, we were on Guitar Hero.
We played Beautiful Disaster, which was fucking ridiculous.
God, it was fucking ridiculous.
We played Today with Zombie Billy Corgan.
Oh, we played goddamn Eye of the Tiger.
Oh yeah, that was fun. But no, I think we should talk about Zombie Billy Corgan. So, if you don't know, Guitar Hero World Tour has Billy Corgan from the Smashing Pumpkins.
Mm-hmm.
You can play as him.
He's skinny.
He's very skinny, and he's bald, and we were playing the Wii version, so his model looked like a fucking zombie. And then we proceeded to play The Middle by Jimmy Eat World with Billy Corgan on guitar and bass. There were 2 Billy Corgans. We were both playing as Billy Corgan. And it was fucking fantastic.
There's no way it couldn't have been.
I mean, we were playing The Middle. If you don't know that song, wait until the end of the podcast. We're going to have a recording of us playing it, and it'll sound great.
It's the most beautiful
It's
pop punk.
Yeah, if you want, like, early 2000s pop punk summed up in one song, The Middle by Jimmy Eat World is that song.
Yeah.
We also watched the Jackie Chan.
And then we watched Super Cop.
Fucking Super Cop. There was no fucking in Super Cop.
There was no boobles. There was no.
No, at first.
It was rated R.
Yeah, when we first started the movie, it said there was like a big intimidating warning. It said rated R, and we're like, oh shit, there's gonna be boobles in it.
Hey, that was my line.
I'm sorry.
Can I say
Ethan said.
There's gonna be boobles.
And there were no boobles. Even the female lead didn't have any boobles.
There weren't any boobles.
Covered up or otherwise.
I honestly don't see any reason why it was rated R.
No, I mean, it's mildly violent. It's not particularly
But that would be
violent.
PG-13.
Yeah, it's not even particularly violent. It's just...
Okay. Sorry. I just want to check if my phone's gonna crap out on us.
What the fuck? Okay.
I just want to make sure.
We talked about Jackie Chan. Do you want to timestamp those? Just do it like at 3.
Well, no, that's just the sleepover stuff. It's cool.
Okay. So what now?
That's just life stuff.
I listened to a couple albums, but whatever. It's not really particularly
I guess
important.
So. You're talking about the patent Nintendo made.
Nintendo made a patent. This is news time now. It's time for news.
Shatskis.
Yeah, that's right. Nintendo made a patent for a console without a disc drive. Presumably the NX. And what the fuck, Nintendo?
Well, I mean, Well, because it depends what you mean, because you don't know if it's main series console, do you?
Well, nobody really knows what the NX is.
Because if you think about it, if it's like a DS or something, of course it doesn't have any fucking discs.
Right, but like, I'm trying to think of what we know about the NX. Nintendo said it's not replacing the Wii U. A lot of people are theorizing that it will replace the Wii U.
So it seems like a main series console.
Well, they're saying it'll exist alongside the Wii U and the 3DS, but that's what they said about the DS with the Game Boy Advance, and that didn't happen.
Yeah, no, that did not happen.
And the other thing that was confirmed is the new Dragon Quest game is going to be on it.
Ooh, really?
Or maybe is going to be on it.
I have one Dragon Quest game, and it's pretty good.
But no, apparently Square only puts the Dragon Quest games on the Super Good console, so...
So they're putting it on the NX?
Yeah, I think it was confirmed for PS4, 3DS, and maybe NX. They said it was going to be on NX, and then they're like, maybe. Only because probably Nintendo was like, hey, you stop that.
Hey, listen to me. Listen to
me good.
Listen to my buddy Marco. I just watched Goodfellas 2 days ago, so I got this accent down. You listen to me.
You got that accent.
You listen to me.
I'm listening to you.
Let me tell you about how my mama makes a rigatoni.
How does your mama make a rigatoni?
She makes I can't remember.
Does she bake unborn children into the rigatoni?
I don't remember the Game Grumps joke, but that was.
Does she? My mother bakes unborn.
That's how my mama bakes it. No, your mama don't bake the rigatoni.
Are you telling me that my mama is not capable of baking rigatoni? Your mama's a bitch.
So we watched Jackie Chan movie. We're not on that anymore. We're on Nintendo.
Ethan is tired.
I wanted to touch briefly.
I wanted to touch you briefly too.
I wanted to touch briefly on Fallout Shelter because that came out.
We didn't really finish the Nintendo thing.
Oh, alright.
I'm sorry for interrupting you, but okay. So, bottom line, NX. I mean, it all depends on what it's going to be. Because if it's main series console, fuck that. Somebody theorized that it'll be download only games. Somebody theorized that it'll be like DS and it'll use cartridges or SD cards or some shit.
Yeah,
I don't fucking know.
But that was the main problem with the N64, wasn't it? Is it was expensive to develop on the cartridges.
I mean, it depends if it's going to be like a handheld or what. Nobody knows what the NX is. Because it could be literally any. It could be a fucking.
It could be Virtual Boy 3.0.
It could What was the Virtual Boy 2.0?
3DS.
Oh, you fuck no! The 3DS is good though.
Yeah, exactly. It's 2.0.
But it's not even remotely like the Virtual Boy.
Yeah, it is. It's 3D.
That's literally the only point of connection.
Exactly.
So what you're telling me is that
I'm dying a little inside.
The Virtual Boy. Virtual Boy. Well, we've established the Virtual Boy is bad. I made a whole video about how the Virtual Boy is bad.
You want me to link that shit?
Yeah. Have you watched that yet?
I have. It was really good.
Thank you. Yeah, I made a whole video about how the Virtual Boy is bad. Point is, you're saying that the Virtual Boy 2.0, every feature about the Virtual Boy was so irredeemable that they had to keep only one.
Yep. Yeah.
I mean, the 3DS...
Who knows? Maybe the NX is supposed to be a virtual reality console.
I mean, if they're doing that, then Nintendo is fucking stupid because Nintendo needs to get the monies.
True.
And Nintendo's not gonna get the monies if they make virtual reality. Mm-hmm. Nintendo, if Miyamoto, if you're listening to this, virtual reality.
First off, why the fuck are you listening to this, dude?
Miyamoto, do you even speak English?
Yes, he does.
Does he?
I don't know.
I've seen him speak English, but I was under the impression that he didn't speak much because he's had a translator before.
Okay, what I was gonna say, Miyamoto, babe, virtual reality won't get the bitches to come to your door. You gotta.
They don't?
No, dude, virtual reality is for sad people who can't get bitches, so they get virtual bitches instead.
But dude, that sounds awesome.
Yes, but Miyamoto, he could get the actual bitches.
He could.
And that would be better. But he can't do it if he's gonna make a virtual reality console.
He could get just all of the
He's
bitches.
gotta make Dead or Alive Extreme Beach Samus Ball. Samus isn't a playable character in the actual game.
She's the ball.
Yeah, she's in her morph ball, and bitches will line up to buy that game because bitches love Samus.
That's hot.
Well, Tumblr bitches don't love Samus, but
Tumblr bitches don't love anything.
Tumblr bitches love
their opinions.
Tumblr bitches love video game characters without the boobles. And that's not fair to video game characters that do have the boobles. No. How do you think Lara Croft feels?
They don't like the characters with the boobles because they're like, it's not showing the feminine side of them.
But what?
Can you repeat that for me?
What?
Welcome to Tumblr. I thought you were on Tumblr more than I was.
I am?
I'm on Tumblr in action more than you're on, so...
I am on Tumblr more than you are, but... What do you mean boobs don't display the feminine side? That's literally fucking what boobs do.
If you have like a tomboy character, it's just a part of the patriarchy, man. You're just like...
But... Now you're completely fucking changing... We're going from most tomboys don't have the boobles.
Bro.
Don't touch my leg hair.
Welcome to Tumblr.
You fucking... Miyamoto. Get bitches. Not...
No, that should be just your entire sign off to Miyamoto.
Miyamoto, get bitches. Done.
Sincerely, Johnny bitch.
Sincerely, play of a merch.
Play of. Alright, I mean...
You didn't want to talk about Fallout Shelter.
Oh, yeah. Hold on, I was just checking to see if my phone was alive. It is.
Play of a merch.
Fallout Shelter. It came out...
It's a mobile game.
It came out for Android, like, about a week ago, and I've had it since launch. It's alright. I mean, like, I feel like people expected way too much out of it.
It's a fucking mobile game.
Yeah, I came in, like... Well, here's the thing, is because all the people who had an iPhone before us, it's like, yeah, it's fun for like a week and that's boring. Because I feel like they took it as a game, and it's not. It's a mobile game.
Right.
Like, it's just kind of like, you check it and it's like, are y'all still alive? Cool.
Is that the gameplay? You check the app.
You can send... Well, you have to gather resources for your vault, like power, food, and water.
Okay.
And then, I know you don't play the Fallout games, but in the games, it's like an RPG leveling up system.
Yeah.
And your base stats are called special. So it's strength, perception, which is just like...
Right.
Your...
The vision.
Endurance, charisma, intelligence, agility, and luck. And all your dwellers in your vault have those special abilities. And so you can, like, cater them to how they work well. Like, people with a higher strength work well in, like, the power plant and stuff. And then, really the main part of the game is you can send your dwellers out into the wasteland to collect resources, weapons, and stuff, and it's really cool.
Alright. Is it gonna have like connectivity with Fallout 4?
Probably not. They are having that Pip-Boy that's gonna come with an app for your phone.
Oh, that's cool.
But I mean, it's a mobile game, people. I'm still enjoying it.
Why y'all be hating?
I'm still enjoying it, mostly because I don't know.
Just cause.
Oh,
We are breezing through.
You told me...
We are really enthusiastic about this.
You told me you had a special news story for me, and you haven't
Oh
told
my
me
god,
yet.
yes I do. Leave. Go away.
Leave.
I'm going to Google it for you.
I'm just gonna go in the back of the room.
Okay.
Alright, Ethan, can you hear me when I'm talking right now?
Yes, I can.
Okay, I'll talk quieter. Can you hear me now? Can you hear it? Okay, you can't hear what I'm saying. The news story. Actually, I'll just wait. I'll build suspense.
I'm gonna probably cut that. But whatever. Anyways.
Hey, what's up with airplane food?
Hey, stop! You turn around!
What's up with airplane food?
You're not even getting the joke right.
It's like, welcome to the airplane. Have some peanuts.
You're not even getting the joke right, you hack. Okay, I got the story. Put down the guitar and get over here. You fuck. Okay. Read the headline aloud for our audience at home.
What voice should I read it in?
Deep and loud. Do your best narrator voice.
Meet. It's like, meet the British academic reliving David Bowie's entire life in 1 year.
Dude, you're total Morgan Freeman right now.
No, I'm not.
Yes, you are. Don't you put yourself down.
Go home drunk, you Johnny.
I don't even know how to respond to that because it's technically correct. What? Here, can we timestamp this so I can put up photos?
What? Yes.
I know last podcast I actually forgot to put up at least one photo.
Oh, you
sick
bastard.
I forgot to put up the video of the Pokemon anime censorship.
Oh, you sick monkey.
On the bright side, I got to include 32 seconds of green. So there is that.
Sick fuck.
Okay, yeah.
So
he's basically.
Please explain this more in depth to me.
Basically, he's going through like each phase of David Bowie's career, like each album, each like era of Bowie, and he's copying the way Bowie like looked, dressed, ate. Like he's just copying everything Bowie did, like the stuff he listened to. So he's just trying to get like within the mind of within like the place of where Bowie was at that time,
dude.
Like mentally.
That's fucking hardcore.
Dude, motherfucker loves him some Bowie.
We might as well just continue talking about music news because there's quite a bit actually.
Okay, so should we jump to the?
Should we jump to the beat, jump to the rhythm, jump to the ride, jump to the claps, jump to the guitar. Jump to the middle. Jump to the jump. Get up and jump. Get up and jump. Get up and jump.
That was our podcast Lee Clipping with the Mic, brought to you by my hands.
Can I ask you something?
What is this?
Are John and Aaron still friends?
Are John and Aaron still friends?
Yeah, no, ask... No,
I have a better question.
Answer me this. Are Axl and Slash still friends?
I heard Slash hit Axl's girlfriend.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Did you see that thread on the thing?
I did see that on Conspiracy Rose.
I posted a comment in that thread.
What did it say?
It was the R Slash and Axl still friends one. I posted that. That was me.
I heard...
I'm Reddit famous.
Yeah, so that was a Game Grumps reference. But in case you didn't get the gist, fucking Axl Rose and Slash...
Well, let's get the full gist. Is there was a band... They're called...
People know who
they're
called, Roses are.
Yeah, they're called an 80s band. Their first album was released in 89. It's fucking stupid. But Axl Rose threw a huge hissy fit at the dude who plays the guitar in Sweet Child of Mine. So
for all you youngsters.
Yeah.
Yeah.
For all you hardcore Green Day listeners that only know Good Riddance.
Oh my god. For all you hardcore Green Day fans. No, I don't think Good Riddance is a good example. For all you hardcore Green Day fans who absolutely love American Idiot and 21 Guns.
Yeah, and Smells Like Teen Spirit.
Smells Like Teen Spirit is my favorite Green Day song.
No, dude, it was recorded by My Chemical Romance. God.
No. It was recorded by that Nirvana guy.
Dude, did you know that the Nirvana guy on the drums sings in a band now?
Dude, you know, the drummer for Nirvana, he looks a lot like the singer for the Foo Fighters. Coincidence? I think not.
It must be the Illuminati.
They're brothers, separated at birth.
We're just pandering now.
Okay, yeah. Anyways,
mostly because I don't care about this story.
Basically, Axl Rose and Slash.
Look, I love me some G&I, but I don't really care about this story.
Slash doesn't hate Axl now. Slash never really hated Axl. Axl just hated Slash, but now Slash said they're on good terms again. And Guns N' Roses is currently without a guitarist, so I don't fucking know. But Slash has a solo career, so once again, I don't fucking know.
And his stuff's actually pretty good.
It is.
It's quality shaz.
I think Dave Grohl played drums on one song on his first solo album.
It is quality shaz.
Yeah, okay. I'm sort of interested in Velvet Revolver, which was basically it was like mid-2000s. Pretty much every member of Guns N' Roses except for Axl got together with Scott Weiland, the vocalist from Stone Temple Pilots, and they formed a band.
Oh shit.
Yeah, and they covered Negative Creep live once, apparently.
Oh.
I've heard one of their songs and it was pretty good. It's pretty ballin'.
It's pretty cool.
Yeah.
And the other thing I wanted to mention is the Foo Fighters. Yeah.
Westboro Baptist Church sucks. Anyways, if you don't know...
Whoa, dude. Controversial opinion.
Basically, if you don't know, the Westboro Baptist Church is a group
They suck.
Yeah, they are the most hardcore Christians. If you look at one of them funny, they'll say you and your family are going to hell. They will protest goddamn anything and say it's satanic.
So
the Foo Fighters trolled them once before.
They did. I did not know that, and I saw.
Yeah, it was in like 2007-ish. They came by in a car dressed like fucking
stereotypic hillbillies.
Yeah, and they played a country song called "Keep It Clean." This time, they drove by in a car with a man in a Speedo, and...
Oh, yeah.
Got quality view of his ass in that video, by the way.
Yeah. And someone posted on Reddit that there is a guy taking a video with his camera, and it's literally just zoomed in on that ass.
Of course that ass, dude. Humans are drawn to that ass.
And, can I just say something real quick?
What can you say?
He was recording his phone. He was holding his phone horizontally, and I feel like that is a that's just a terrible thing in media when people record stuff with their phones vertically.
It is. So he was holding his phone right too?
Yeah,
motherfucker knows what's up. He's zooming in on that ass.
He's got his life figured out.
He's got it all worked out.
He was at a Westboro Baptist Church protest, looking at a man's ass.
While the Foo Fighters...
Yeah, while the Foo Fighters were...
Anyways, what were the Foo Fighters doing, might you ask, other than having a man in a delicious Speedo?
Nothing.
They're just standing there. They're just like, look at that ass.
They were following the man around. They were like, damn! And then we gotta follow that guy.
But no, they rolled up in like...
a
truck, and they were just in the back of the truck. One of them was holding up a sign that said, "Keep it clean," and they were blasting a specific song. What song was it? They were blasting fucking Never Gonna Give You Up.
Troublemaker.
I picked up a guitar. What does this signify? I'm gonna play some heavy metal riffs and you will die. You wanted arts and crafts. How's this for arts and crafts? That's right.
By Rick App. That might be better. I did hear American Idiot playing before they
Yeah.
rolled up. I don't know what that was about.
Oh, because it was probably Westboro, because...
Well, they fucking hate all rock music, though.
Oh, that's...
And that would be weird because Billy Joe is bisexual. So,
Is he?
from what I've heard, yeah. Because I was listening to American Idiot, and
Wow.
he used a homophobic slur on that album a couple times, and I was like, no.
Well, of course he did.
And then I'm like, I don't.
It's fucking punk rock, bro.
And I was like, whoa, that's not cool. And someone's like, no, he's bisexual. And I'm like, oh.
That's slightly more cool.
That he's bisexual and using the slurs.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I
it's
remember once.
it's like black people calling each other the N-word, because
Right.
there's like a big controversy of like, nobody but black
Right.
people can say that. And
I remember once on Skype, your girlfriend used one of those slurs, and I was like,
oh yeah.
whoa, don't do that. And then, like, a couple hours later, it hit me, she's bisexual, and I'm like, God
Yeah.
damn it.
Mhm.
I was so angry at myself.
Still caught off guard.
Oh, yeah. No, we're not talking about Green Day. We're talking about Speedos. We're talking about Rick Astley. We're talking about the Foo Fighters being awesome.
Oh, dude.
I would lick Dave Grohl.
They were just in fucking town yesterday.
You didn't get to see him.
Oh.
I looked at that set list. It was mostly singles, but still.
I mean, they usually play mostly
Well,
songs.
they usually they sometimes like mix in a couple album tracks. They did play some mildly cool. They played Arlandria. They played Outside.
Oh, I fucking love Arlandria.
Yeah, so some songs that they've played like on this tour that I was hoping they'd play would be like Up in Arms, See You, bunch of like Color in the Shape stuff.
I don't know. I
I
think
think they did Cold Day in the Sun.
I think I just expect
No,
them
they didn't do
to
Cold Day in
play
the Sun.
like singles and maybe stuff from Sonic Highways and Wasting Light. So,
Well, I mean, why Wasting Light though?
yeah, I mean that's recent enough.
It's 4 years old, Ethan. They're not promoting that album anymore.
I know, but
That's like the Chili Peppers playing stuff from Stadium Arcading because it's recent enough. Unlike the I'm With You tour, at least.
yeah, of course.
What was I was gonna... No, they actually didn't play Cold Day in the Sun. They usually play that, but I think the only song off In Your Honor was, like, Best of You.
Well, yeah.
They did cover Under Pressure,
That's pretty.
which they always do with, like, Dave and Taylor on lead vocals.
Really,
Yeah.
that's awesome.
Well, yeah, it was mostly singles, but there are a couple cool songs.
Great. I'm glad you gave me a very descriptive description of the concert we didn't get to go to.
I don't know. They'll come back in
Maybe.
9 years. What do you mean maybe?
They'll come back and maybe.
No, they'll come back. They're Foo Fighters, man. They're here for the last tour. They're here for the one before that. They'll be here. They'll be here when we're like 18.
Well, there we go.
Well, then we can go to the concert with no parental guidance, man.
It's pretty tired.
I can tell it's pretty tired. Okay, what next?
I don't know, man. This is strangely enough going to be a short podcast.
We had the great idea to record late at night because we thought funny shit would happen, and lo and behold, no funny shit is happening. No funny shit, except I threw a pillow.
I would say there's a decent amount of funny turds.
I didn't... Ethan.
Can we be a little serious for a second and talk about the album on the podcast? No.
Pull up the track list while I hum Perfect Light.
I'm blessed to agree. I'm sorry. I would like to I would like to describe that we were very tired, and the vocals in the song are the vocals on this album are amazing, so we're gonna butcher them. As such. Alright, I got it.
So, we did an album by an indie band.
We did something a little more obscure.
I discovered this album because before it actually came out,
Yeah, it's on the Weezer Homes.
yes, one of the lead vocalist guy, he was on the Weezer fan forum that I go to, and he's like, "Hey, I want to release this album because it's done, but my band wants to wait, so fucking have it." And then he just gave it to us, and then it came out a little while later, but it got released for free because they changed label or something. I don't fucking know. I don't know.
Do you know that I just
this
realized
music is good.
We had podcast discussions, nothing to do with Weezer, and yet you still slip in a little Weezer. It
because
just happens.
it relates. It has something
I realize
to do.
I realize it relates, but it was sneaky. It kind of sneaked in.
I wasn't trying to sneak in.
I know you weren't trying. It just did.
If you want me to talk about Brian Bell's Sass in a Glass, I will talk about Brian Bell's Sass in a Glass.
I'm not gonna even ask.
You are okay. Let's talk about something that's not Sass in a Glass.
Perfectly. Good album. I like it. It's kind of I don't listen to a lot of progressive rock, but I like to imagine this would be described as progressive rock.
Yeah, I'd say that because like each song builds, like they start off really small and quiet, and then like by the end they're just so fucking like loud and
especially
huge.
like Perfect Light.
Well, Perfect Light is a good example. I also think like Contact Hours.
Yeah.
Contact Hours ends with just screaming.
Yeah, it's really interesting.
Yeah, it's a really unique sound.
Well, I think it's especially unique to. I guess it's more unique to me than it is to you because I listen to Nirvana, I listen to the White Stripes, I listen to Foo Fighters, and those are all guitar, drums, bass, vocals. This is pretty much
like even
its own thing.
I get that you listen to like I don't know because like the most musically complex. Well, I wouldn't even say musically complex, but like the most I guess experimental music I listen to is still not that like different. It's like probably like the Beatles, Muse, which isn't. It still isn't like terribly. Like, I don't know. This just unique sound to it.
Yeah, it's interesting.
Like I've heard like songs by other bands that like build in a similar way. I'm not gonna name fucking names, but it's like it's different because like here it's definitely like super noticeable how they build. Like
yeah.
Oftentimes there will be like a long section where there's one line that just gets repeated a lot, but each time it gets like louder, more intense. Like most songs
like
have
The City. I like The City.
Yeah, The City does that a lot.
What tracks just in general do you like off here?
Let me take a look. I like Table 41 a lot.
Table 41 was alright.
Like you mentioned, The City.
City's really good.
Lover is pretty good.
Yeah.
Mandolin Gun might be my favorite.
Yeah. I was thinking The City might be my favorite, but Mandolin Gun's really good too.
Yeah, I'd say my favorites are mostly the same as your. I don't want to pick too many favorites because like
There's only
it's
10
hard
tracks.
because the whole album is solid, but like
Yeah.
probably all those and then Contact Hours and Yesteryear.
I mean, like the thing with progressive rock is, like even with Rush, which I'm a big fan of, progressive rock at the end of the day always usually sounds pretty awesome. So I usually judge my progressive rock by how much I actually remember how awesome it was.
Right. Which I don't know that with Rush, that might be why I like Moving Pictures more than Fly By Night, because I also knew more of it coming in.
Well, yeah, but I mean, like you realize like the jump from Fly By Night to Moving Pictures is astronomical.
True, it's a lot. It's a different style. It's more years apart. I feel like Moving Pictures is poppier, which of course that would attract me because it has like Limelight and stuff on it. It's still not like full blown pop like they do in the 80s later. But
I would say it's a lot more proggy. It's a lot more progressive rock.
I can see the first half is sort of pop.
Because there's really nothing. Well, I guess like Baito and the Snow Dog, but there's not a lot. And the Snow Dog. Besides that, which that's still a maybe, there's really not a lot of like progressive rock tracks on.
I can see that. Yeah, the entire second half of Moving Pictures is more prog rock, and I don't remember that as much. I remember really liking Witch Hunt and Vital Signs, though.
Yeah, I remember really liking Vital Signs.
And then YYZ is YYZ.
I mean...
And that automatically means it's fucking awesome.
Yeah, exactly. Don't even fucking test me.
Yeah, I don't know. I liked Moving Pictures better, but then again, I've heard it like 2 to 3 times, so...
Alright.
We're
getting on a tangent.
Okay, should we...
What's your final thoughts?
Oh, something I didn't mention about the album.
Oh, what?
The bass.
Really? Dude. I didn't notice it.
Dude, are you fucking kidding me? Dude, I have two...
I mean, it's prog rock. It's all over the goddamn place.
I have 2 songs for you that have amazing bass lines.
There's bass and there's piano and there's mandolin and there's acoustic guitar.
2 songs have huge prominent bass lines.
Oh yeah.
Fucking Table 41 and Mandolin Gun have huge bass lines.
Oh, okay. I think I remember those slightly, yeah.
I stole the bass line for Table 41 for Talk.
Oh, really?
Well, I didn't steal it, but the bass line has it's not the same notes, but it's the same rhythm. It's the same basic groove, but it's different, but it's still pretty similar.
Once again, I feel like I feel like maybe I don't want to pin it on you just being the bassist. I feel like just in general you pick apart your music more than I do. So
I can see
you notice that way more than I do.
I'd say I probably do. Probably partially because a lot of the times you're okay, I've listened to this album 2 to 3 times, I have a good grasp on it, whereas I'm okay, I've listened to this album only 2 to 3 times, I need to listen to it more before I really get it. When I pick up a new album, I tend to listen to it a lot to try and just get it all in my head.
Some would say obsessively.
Somewhat obsessively, depending on the album.
Yeah. But I don't know, like I said, I guess it's hard for me, especially as a guitarist, because the guitar is already kind of front and center, so I don't really have to look for that.
Right. I don't know. I feel like there are some songs where the bass line jumps out at me, but I'm not sure if that's because I've been sort of trained to hear it, or if it's actually really prominent.
I really do feel like it's that, because I feel like with more bass-centric songs with Chili's, Rain Dance Maggie and stuff, of course I notice the fucking bass.
Right.
But, yeah, I feel like whenever it's yeah, I really like that song, you're yeah, that's awesome bass. I never noticed that.
There are some songs where the bass isn't as noticeable. Can't Stop, I think the last time I listened to it was the first time I really noticed the bass that much. There are some songs though where I can't not hear it. I'm trying to think of examples where it's not the main focus of the song. Shit, probably something from either Blood Sugar or Stadium.
Yeah. I was gonna say Snow, but I don't know.
That's okay bassline, I guess. That's one of Flea's less complex lines.
Yeah.
Which still means it's fucking crazy, but... I don't know. Probably most of like Blood Sugar because the bass is mixed higher on that album than it was later. By the way, I love that album a lot. But if it has one problem, it's that the bass is almost fucking non-existent.
Yeah, but by the way, it kind of has that tone to it.
Oh, you know what song where the bass isn't front and center, where like I can't help but not notice it. No, where I can't help but notice it. And by the way, fucking Warm Tape.
Oh.
Like that has the synth front and center, but I always hear the bass line.
Yeah, like I said, I feel like, by the way, it kind of has that it's not the tone for like a really bumped up bass line. You know what I mean?
I understand there, but like even I don't know, like some songs they have like a nice melodic bass line going along where it could stand to be mixed higher, and even the funkier songs on that album have low bass. Like By the Way, you can at least hear it, but Can't Stop, it's mixed really low, and actually Frusciante remixed Can't Stop for the single release, and the most noticeable difference is that he made the bass a ton louder.
That's cool.
Yeah, I think he did that with Universally Speaking too, but like especially with Can't Stop.
Mm-hmm.
I'm trying to think what else on that album has like really good bass, but I don't know. Yeah, some bands I have trouble hearing the bass, like particularly when there are a lot of instruments going on. Like Foo Fighters, I always have trouble hearing the bass because I'm like, is that the bass? And it's like, no, that's like the lower guitar part.
That's the third guitar part.
Yeah, that's the third guitar part, and it's like, oh. That's probably why I love Outside so much, is because you can hear the bass. Because it starts out with the bass riff.
Oh yeah, I guess so.
So I'm like, yes.
I don't know.
I'm like get inside me.
Exactly. You're very into
I need to
lines.
feel my bass line.
Can you make it sound fatter?
Yeah. Flea is the man. Les Claypool is the man. Geddy Lee.
Yeah, Geddy Lee is the man.
Speaking of
bass strings, man, so expensive.
I don't have enough basses.
Yeah.
We're quoting a video. Go YouTube shit basses say.
Make it sound fatter.
Speaking of Les Claypool, I should listen to Primus because they're good.
Really?
Yeah, they're in most basic of terms, they're a 90s grunge band, but they're, like, so weird and experimental, and, like, the bass is the main focus of a lot of their stuff. They're, like, super weird and cool.
Huh.
And, like, yeah, their bassist, like, Les Claypool is considered, like, one of the, like, greatest bassists.
I've heard of him, so...
Right, so he's notable. Like, there's a reason he was listed among, like, Geddy Lee and Flea there.
Do you know what's a band I want to get into?
What's a band you want to get into?
It's a band in my head. It's...
I've the Sun?
Yeah. Oh, dude.
That's a joke that Dororo and I came up with.
Please explain.
Because I want to give him credit. Basically, we were vacationing in Jellystone, and I says, Dororo, wouldn't it be funny if just an entire bus full of college kids came and was like, roomies! And then eventually that evolved into one of them not shutting up about their progressive rock band, Eye of the Sun. And from there, we just came up with, like, really stupid, deep-sounding things.
Dude, like, that box of Pop-Tarts over there, how many Pop-Tarts does that have in there?
I mean, now it has 2 in there.
No,
we ate 4 of them.
And we ate 4. So 2 times 4 is 8. So let's write an 8-minute song about that Pop-Tart box.
Only if it can have a guitar solo, man.
3.
4.
Let's say like 3, and then it can like tease during the verses.
No. How about we have 3 guitar solos and a bass solo?
How about we just have guitar?
But, dude, we gotta have the bass line.
How about we just...
We gotta have the boobly bass line.
How about there are no boobles?
Dude, life isn't about boobles, man. It's about...
It's not?
You broke character for that?
My whole life's a lie.
I think my favorite one that, like, Dororo and I came up with was, dude, you can't change fate, but, like, fate can change you. So, like, if your friend asks you if he can borrow $20, and normally you would give him $20 because he's your bro, but fate dictates that you need that $20 to do something else, you just act like an asshole and say, no, you can't have my fucking $20, Jim. And that's because you can't change fate. And you'll regret it because, like, obviously, well, because Jim's your man, but, like...
He's a supplier.
Yeah, he supplies you with...
Tasty jams.
I was gonna say speed, but Tasty Jams works too.
Dude,
Anyways.
No progressive rock band takes speed. It's all pot.
Oh, yeah.
Just all of
Gotta
it.
be speed metal.
Yeah. Hence the name.
Yeah, obviously. I think Dragon Force once described themselves as Bon Jovi on speed.
That's actually really accurate description.
I listen to them, and I've listened to both bands, and I can confirm. Don't ask me why I've listened to both bands, but I have. And I can confirm. Yeah, though, so, like, Jim's your man, and you feel bad about it, but, like, fate, man, you can't.
It is almost tomorrow. I'm not gonna deal with this.
Tomorrow.
I'll fuck you tomorrow. That wasn't planned.
Did we both go to I'll fuck you tomorrow?
Yes.
Dude, we are, like, so in sync.
There's nothing.
We are like so NSYNC. We should change our band into an NSYNC tribute
band name idea. No, band idea. Oh, dude, we should check how much.
Didn't NSYNC do that I get knocked down but I get up again song? I get knocked down.
We should check. We should check how much karma accidental masturbation.
Oh my god! So story time. Earlier today, Ethan posted on r/band names, the subreddit. He posted accidental masturbation.
4.
Arm wrestle?
No.
Arm wrestle. We'll talk about something while we arm wrestle. What should we talk about?
Alright, we should talk about your fucking gross ass fingers.
Okay. My fingers are gross ass.
Yeah, I mean they're gross ass fingers.
Yeah, they're shaped like ass. They smell like ass.
Mm-hmm.
They are ass. They are donkeys.
Hey, have you ever tried tampons?
Yeah, they were delicious in my nose.
What? No, dude, did you broil them?
No, I grilled them.
You gotta broil the tampons, and then just smother that shit in ketchup.
Wait, used or no?
Well, it's really a personal preference, but...
Well, I mean, if you're smothering it in ketchup, that kind of eliminates the need.
Well, I mean, I mean, like, some Hindu cultures say yes, some Hindu cultures say no. That's
but what
not
if
about,
I'm not Hindu?
That's not about tampons. That's just generally speaking. Some Hindu cultures say yes, and some don't say no.
I mean, some people say yes and some people say no.
Yeah.
But when you think about it, like...
Hello,
what if...
hello.
I don't know why! So what if, theoretically speaking, some people always say no and some people always say yes, regardless of the question, only because they want to always confirm or deny a person, you know, just as a matter of their connection to the person. They want to either strengthen or weaken that connection.
Well, that was an amazing movie called Yes Man, and that'll answer all your questions.
Fuck you all. Go to sleep. Not you. You stay awake. I need you. I need you to keep myself entertained.
There weren't any boobles.
I know there weren't any boobles.
I need to call my girlfriend and ask her for some boobles. Hey! I'm calling my girlfriend.
I don't have any girlfriends.
Get away from the phone.
Therefore, I don't have any boo-boos.
Get away from the phone!
Your girlfriend's not by the phone.
I'm talking to you.
I want boobles. If you're listening to this and you have boobles, give them
Please
to me.
like, comment, subscribe.
Unless you're an overweight male, in which case I don't want your boobles. Because I have my own.
If you are boobles, please like, comment, and subscribe.
There's a pack of acoustic guitar strings here.
There's multiple.
And they say they were inspired by Adam Levine. But I can't remember the last time Adam Levine played a guitar. Inspired by 2004 Adam Levine.
I'm at the end of my rope.
What? What did you say?
I'm at the end of my rope.
Where did the end of the rope go?
Thank you.
Anal fisting. We just fisted each other twice in the butthole. Fuck you all. And good night.
Middle. Guitar solo! We're in no condition to record a podcast. Could that please be the end part?
Of course.
Can
we listen to that?
No.